Brothers and sisters, good afternoon. There was once a very exemplary father of a family. Exemplary because he was very much loved by his family, especially his children. One day, he was ushered into a hospital room where his 5 years old son was dying. So the 5-year-old boy felt that he is not getting any better. Hindi na siya gagaling, ramdam na niya yon. And he felt that his end was nearing. Ramdam niya na malapit na rin ang kanyang kamatayan. Kaya he said to his father, "Dad, am I already going to die?" So the father said to him, "Son, why are you asking? Are you afraid to die?" So the 5-year-old boy looked lovingly at his father, whom he admired very much, and said to him, "I am not afraid to die. If God is like you, Dad." So from these words of that 5-year-old boy, we can see the two qualities of a child. What are they? First, self-surrender. When he said, "I am not afraid to die," so he was already surrendering himself to God. Parang sinuko na niya ang sarili sa Diyos. At ikalawa, trust in God. When he said, "If God is like you, Dad," so he trusted that God is like his father, whom he admired very much. So these two qualities of self-surrender and trust in God can also be found in Saint Therese of the Child Jesus, whose memory we celebrate today. That is why, by having these two qualities of the child, Saint Therese was not just called Saint Therese. He is now called Saint Therese of the Child Jesus, to emphasize the childlike qualities of Saint Therese. So these two qualities of a child, self-surrender and trust in God, was defined, or Saint Therese gave the meaning to these two qualities of a child in his book, The Story of a Soul. So, self-surrender, she defines as surrendering ourselves to the holy will of God. So, important there is to the holy will, sa banal na kalooban ng Diyos. Gaya ng ginawa ng bata, no? He was already surrendering. No? I am not afraid to die. No? And trust in God, she means trusting God in all things. Like a child who is not afraid to sleep in the arms of his loving Father. So, Saint Therese would like us also to have these two qualities of a child as our way of living what the Lord is telling us in the gospel for today. Ano bang sinabi ni Lord? Unless you change and become like children, you will not enter the kingdom of God. So what the Lord is saying in the light of Saint Therese is that we should also have those two qualities of a child, self-surrender, that we always surrender ourselves to the holy will of God and trusting God in all things, like a little child who sleeps without fear in the arms of his loving Father. So my brothers and sisters, like Saint Therese, we strive to have the qualities of self-surrender and trust in God, and we continue to change to become like little children. And if that happens, we will surely enter the kingdom of heaven, and we will also be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven.